Good morning, everyone. I'm Corey Rose.
And I'm Jordan Chavez. Thanks for being with us. We're going to get to those headlines here in just a moment. First, we want to get over to Erica Lopez for a look at your traffic. She has issued a traffic impact alert. Erica, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jordan and Corey. That's exactly right. It's because of what we're dealing with on southbound I-25 and 6th Avenue. It's an absolute disaster. Multi-vehicle crash out here this morning, and we are now down to only one far left lane open and moving. Again, this is southbound I-25 and 6th Avenue. So we've issued that traffic impact alert out here. We do still have emergency crews, and then several vehicles pulled off on the shoulder. Unclear which were involved in the crash, maybe some witness, so they're pulling off just to help out with the investigation. Fire crews are blocking off the interstate, as we can see out here, and then we've got a lot of folks on the side of the interstate. Again, only one lane open and moving. This is our main thoroughfare southbound I-25 in the mornings. I want to bring you to our backups right now and show you our CDOT cameras. So southbound I-25, pretty much a parking lot at 7:02 on your Wednesday morning. Here at 58th Avenue, here at Park Avenue, we're not moving at all. I-25, 23rd Avenue, a mess southbound, and we are just crawling at 20th Street. So you get the picture out here. Not pretty. If you rely on southbound I-25, you may want to wait these delays out. Maybe you can go into work a little bit later this morning, or else get out the door because you're going to be sitting in this mess. Let's go ahead and take you over now to our map. I want to give you some context. This is the southbound I-25 crash at 6th Avenue. Then we've got a northbound Santa Fe Drive crash at I-25. And guess what? That's not all. We have a stalled vehicle blocking a left lane and a left shoulder at Spear. So we've got delays well into the North Washington area like we saw. Slowing a bit into North Glen, but that southbound I-25 stretch is really only slowing by about 4 minutes, so it's not too significant. 13-minute delay on westbound I-70 right now for your drive between E-470 and 76. And then we're dealing with an 11-minute slowdown between Iliff and I-25 on southbound 225. Hoping meteorologist Chris Bianchi has better news for us in the weather department. Good morning, Chris.
Depends on how you see it, Erica, right? It's in the upper 70s today, but we got wind. Nobody likes wind. Well, you do have that wind around, but mid-50s for us right now here in Denver, mostly sunny skies. We're going to get up into the upper 70s. It's just going to take a little time to get there because of some of that wind around for us. But right now, mostly quiet in terms of that radar, but we'll see that fill on in as we get later on through the day today. The temperatures top out upper 70s. We get a cold front that moves through mid to late afternoon. That's going to bring down those temperatures pretty dramatically for us for tonight and to early tomorrow. But those temperatures right now for today will be in the upper 70s. Still, that's I will also note that high in the upper 70s for us on this Wednesday. That is going to be about 5 to 10 degrees colder than yesterday. Meantime, that wind, that's going to be the main impact. It's going to be whipping about 30, 40, 50 mile an hour winds through the day today. Foothills, those winds gust up into that 50 to 60 mile an hour range, turning more breezy for tomorrow. Overall headlines, isolated storms north and east of Denver. Cold front later on today, but then this weekend, things turning more active. Details in a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. This morning, we have an update for you on the shooting that hurt 4 people in Lodo earlier this month. Denver police say they have arrested a suspect in this case. This happened on May 4th. Police say 25-year-old Carlos Lujan fired shots near 19th and Market Street after a bar fight spilled into the street. DPD says surveillance video caught him firing several shots across the intersection, hitting 4 people. Those people say they had no idea who Lujan was.
Well, tomorrow, if you see a lot of first responders in Hudson, northeast of Denver, do not worry. It's just a drill. The Hudson Fire Protection District is teaming up with several police and fire agencies to hold a mass casualty incident drill. This is going to kick off at 10 a.m. tomorrow at the First Baptist Church in Hudson. They are preparing should anything ever happen in that area.
You might hear sirens going off around Denver this morning. Don't worry, it's a test. The city plans to test out its outdoor warning sirens at 11 a.m. They will stay on for 3 minutes while the city evaluates new remote activation technology. The city says there are 86 sirens total, 75 within Denver and 11 out at DIA. If you have ever had to get a permit to build in Denver, you know it can be a headache and a long wait, right?
Oh my gosh, truer words have never been spoken. There is good news though. The new Denver permitting office is up and running as of today, and it's supposed to speed everything up. Hallelujah. 9 News reporter Lauren Ksky is following the story for us this morning. Lauren, the city is very excited about this new office.
Everybody's excited, right? They're excited because they hope that this makes them just friendlier to do business with, whether you're a homeowner or a developer. So this was actually Mayor Mike Johnston's first executive order since taking office in 2023. The new office isn't costing the city anything, and there is no budget for it because it's using current employees. The office will run with the help of hundreds of existing employees across 7 existing departments. Democratic Denver Mayor Mike Johnston's executive order also wants to hold the office accountable for responding to permit requests in a timely way. So if requests are not reviewed within 180 days, there will be a nudge from the Executive Permitting Committee. If projects aren't approved 30 days after that, you could get a refund.
If it's a site development plan project, they could be eligible for up to a $5,000 refund on their site development plan fees, depending on what they paid. And if it was on the building permitting side, they could be eligible for a refund of certain plan review fees paid for that process.
And that refund could be up to 10 grand. So I also asked the director, what took so long? Why didn't we have this office sooner? Her reaction coming up on KTVD and streaming on 9 News Plus. Live in Denver, Lauren Ksky, 9 News.
Lauren, thank you. Tomorrow, a new beacon of hope opens in Denver for families and veterans facing homelessness. VA Colorado is unveiling Theodora Family Hotel. It's a shelter that not only offers a bed, but services like childcare, employment coaching, and housing support. The facility will be used to help people rebuild their lives. The hotel is expected to serve hundreds each year. The ribbon cutting will begin tomorrow morning at 11:30. Tomorrow, Deer Creek Canyon Park is partially reopening after last summer's quarry fire burned more than a third of the park. Mountain bikers very excited about this. Crews have spent months restoring trails, removing hazard trees, and preventing erosion thanks to $353,000 in federal funding that made it possible. A special reopening ceremony is set for 10:30 tomorrow morning. The park is expected to fully reopen August 1st, and that includes access to the Black Bear Trail.
Well, tomorrow the Denver Police Department is going to gather for a ceremony to honor officers who have died in the line of duty. This year, Officer Dale Ksky of the Denver Police Department was added to Colorado Law Enforcement's memorial. Ksky was severely injured after being hit by a car in 1983. She spent the rest of her life fighting for disability rights and changing laws. She died in September of 2024. There are going to be speeches, readings of the 78 names of all the fallen officers, dove releases, and a 21-gun salute. The ceremony starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
A civil rights activist and friend of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. passed away on Saturday. Reverend James D. Peters Jr. was 92 years old. He was originally from Connecticut and a founding member of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference in the 50s and 60s. Here in Denver, he served as a member of the Colorado Civil Rights Commission and as a pastor of New Hope Baptist Church for 28 years. A viewing will be held at the New Hope Baptist Church on Friday at 6 p.m. The funeral service to celebrate Peters' life is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the church.